in the wake of the tragic death of George Floyd, and rapid changes happening in our communities through protests and political unrest. A sheriff seeks to protect his town from unlawful protest, but the ultimate question is, would we listen if it was lawful? Please like, share, and subscribe. It takes a lot of time to develop and research these videos. If it adds value to your life, please subscribe and press like. Today's argument that the lack of police convictions in performing acts of brutality against Black or white Americans violates our need for revenge. Today's article, a Florida sheriff threatens to deputize gun owners if protests get violent. Clay County Sheriff Daniels issued the threat in a Facebook video on Tuesday after a month of nationwide protests following the death of George Floyd. He stated, "Tearing up Clay County, that's not going to be acceptable. And if we can't handle you, you know what we'll do. I'm going to exercise the power and the authority as the sheriff. Now I'll make special deputies of every lawful gun owner in this county." To be clear, a person has a right to defend their property. Any person who seeks to speak their voice while imposing themselves on others is both unacceptable and inhumane. Similar to the death of many Black and white Americans from police brutality, forcefully destroying someone's property or life is unjust. But I also argue that low police conviction rates when performing acts of clear police brutality violates a human code. You see, 99% of killings by police from 2013 to 2019 have not resulted in officers being charged with a crime, according to Mapping Police Violence. You see, even though there's debate about the Black Lives Matter movement, BLM was created as a result of the acquittal of Trayvon Martin's murderer, not because the murder happened. According to an article by the Psych Mechanics, we frequently witness the human desire for justice, punishment, and revenge throughout history in our day-to-day lives. People reward centers of the brain are activated when they punish or observe punishment of those who they think deserve punishment. When witnessing a man cry for help and ask for air, coupled with the numerous other examples of unreasonable police violence, violates a human sense of justice, no matter the race. In contrast, though horrific and horrible, when witnessing the actions and the death of Rayshard Brooks, there was a general sense of sadness, but an underlying sense of understanding. If you assault an officer, take their weapon, then turn to shoot it, then the desire for justice is compounded with the question of, did he deserve it? Also, any actions taken against the police officers create anger and frustration over a broken system taking it too far. Sadly, the only real way to truly move our communities into the right direction is to quench our desire for justice, but also appeal to our sense of sensibility. I argue that the sheriffs have a right to defend and protect, but I also argue that he has a responsibility to listen and implement real change. Only by listening and coming to a common ground can we truly, truly change. Please support the page by hitting that like button and subscribing for more content like this.